Denmark has responded to the US threatening to invade Greenland, and Denmark said something crazy. They said, quote, "We will shoot first and ask questions later if the US tries to invade." In other words, Denmark is going to go to war, but you need to know what's happened. Germany and the UK have announced they'll also be sending troops to Greenland soon. Specifically, they announced they're going to be increasing their military presence in Greenland, carrying out more exercises there and having more troops there. This is kind of a cover just to deter the US from actually invading Greenland. This is a huge deal though. For the first time in hundreds of years, it seems there could be a chance of war between Europe and the US. At least they're threatening each other now. We haven't seen this before. I mean, Germany today said, quote, "We are working closely together with other European countries and Denmark on the next steps regarding Greenland." But Denmark does have a reason for saying why they're going to open fire on American soldiers if the US invades. Although their reason they said goes back to 1952, a bit long ago, but that's still their reason. Denmark says this law that was passed back in 1952 says, quote, "If attacked, the Danish forces must immediately take up the fight without waiting for or seeking orders." The law apparently goes even deeper. Denmark said if the troops in Greenland are attacked, they will fight, quote, "even if the commanders in charge are not aware of a declaration of war or state of war." In other words, if the US invades Greenland, the Danish troops in Greenland will absolutely fight the US. There will be no talking. In fact, they will fight until they finish negotiating. Come back tomorrow for the next daily news recap, and I'll cover all the news in the last 24 hours.